White Buggy MgcSTEM PWM 2.0 LVP Battery Adapter Variable Speed Pedal Upgrade 3. Hello everyone. From the previous video, we found that since the pedal can only act as a switch, it can only control the speed of full operation and braking. In order to simulate the throttle of a real car and bring a more realistic driving experience to children, we added an additional variable speed pedal to make the speed controllable. The specific plan is as follows. See the circuit schematic of the upgrade solution. Use a tool battery adapter to connect the power supply. I use this battery adapter here. Compared with ordinary adapters, it adds electronic switches, low voltage protection functions, and interfaces. It is more convenient to connect and can also be used for series or parallel connection between batteries. If you have other models, just replace it with other models of battery adapters. I will start the explanation in the order of current flowing from battery to load. The positive pole of the battery adapter is connected to the fuse. The fuse power of the original car is relatively small, so I replaced this 30A fuse. If you have a larger power, you can also replace it with a larger fuse. The other end of the fuse is connected to the main switch. The other end of the main switch is connected to the brake pedal. The connection method of the brake pedal is very critical and easy to make mistakes. The principle of the brake pedal connection method is, when the pedal is pressed, 1 and 2 are connected. At this time, the power supply is not connected, and the motor is short-circuited, which plays a braking role. When the pedal is not pressed, 2 and 3 are connected. At this time, the current flows through 2 to the PWM module P+. The current is modulated by the PWM module and then flows from PWM M+ to the shifter and then to the motor M+. The current flows through the motor M-, then through the shifter and flows to the PWM M-. Finally, the PWM P flows to the battery BAT-, and the current flows to the negative terminal of the battery through this guide. Insert the variable speed pedal cable into the PWM P+5 port. By pressing the variable speed pedal, the output voltage changes from 1 to 4V. The PWM module outputs a 100% PWM value based on this input. If it is 4V, the PWM output is 100%, the speed is maximum. If it is 1V, the PWM output is 0, and the speed is 0. If the value is in the middle, the speed is the middle value. Let's compare the previous video and the schematic diagram of the simple modification plan to see the difference between the plans. According to the comparison of the schematic diagram, the difference is that the brake pedal connection method is different. And now this solution has added a variable speed pedal, which can achieve adjustable speed and a stronger driving feel. For specific adjustments and modifications, follow 2 steps. Note that this step is based on the previous video. If you are not sure, it is recommended to watch the previous video first. Step 1. According to this schematic diagram, reconnect the connection wire of the brake pedal. You need to use a multimeter to measure the 2 states of the pedal pressed and not pressed, and determine the positions of the pedal pins 1, 2, and 3. After testing, connect the other end of the corresponding switch to the pedal 3 pin. This 2 pin is connected to the PWM P+ port. This 1 pin is connected to the PWM M port. After the connection is completed, fix the brake pedal. Step 2. Install the variable speed pedal on the other side. There is no hole in this position originally. When the variable speed pedal is installed directly, the variable speed pedal cannot be stepped on, so this pedal accessory needs to be added here for installation. If you don't want to buy the pedal accessory, you can also drill a hole here and install it. Otherwise, the variable speed pedal cannot be fully stepped on. After installing and fixing the variable speed pedal, insert the variable speed pedal connection line into the PWM G plus 5 port. This is the modification. Note, after this connection, the speed shift pedal is on the left and the brake pedal is on the right. The reason for this installation is to minimize the changes. If you insist on installing the speed shift pedal on the right, that is also possible, but you will need to dig holes at the corresponding positions. Connect the battery, turn on the power switch, and see what the PWM does. You can see the PWM indicator light up, indicating that it is starting to work normally. This solution uses PWM B mode for modification, so you must pay attention to the PWM setting method. The speed setting method is different from the modification solution in the previous video. At the same time, this solution has a variable speed pedal, so the soft start time requirement is also changed. Now we start the software setup. Set the speed first. Turn the switch to the P position, and the screen number indicates the current setting percentage. In PWM B mode, the actual speed is 100% minus the set value, and the final value is the actual speed value. Note that it is easy to make mistakes here, and this B mode is different from the A mode. For example, we want to output a maximum speed of 90% of the full speed. Then we need to set PWM to 10. Because PWM max equals 100, PWM setting value. If we want to output 100% speed, we need to set it to 0. The setting method is to switch the switch to P first, and then short press the up or down key. At this time, the screen numbers are flashing. Short press the up or down key again to adjust the PWM display value. I want the fastest speed, so adjust the number to 0. After setting, be sure to press the OK key to save the setting. Next, set the soft start time. Turn the switch to the T position, and the screen number indicates the current soft start time. At this time, short press the up or down key, and the screen number will flash. Short press the up or down key again to adjust the soft start time. The setting range is 1 to 30 seconds, and the default is 10 seconds. Note, the minimum value is 0.1 seconds and cannot be set to 0. If it is set to 0, PWM will not output. In this mode, soft time controls the sensitivity of the variable speed pedal. The larger the value, the lower the sensitivity, and the smaller the value, the higher the sensitivity. I set it to 6 seconds. After setting, be sure to press the OK key to save the setting. In this way, our soft start time is set. After the wires are arranged and fixed, it can be used normally. Watch the video to see the effect after the upgrade and modification.